In this Selldone review, I'm going to walk you through the software itself. I'm going to show you everything you need to know step by step. So what is actually Selldone? Selldone is actually an advanced business OS that helps you start selling online and offline without plugin, template or coding. You can actually build your own e-commerce website with a drag and drop page builder. You can actually connect your online and offline sales using a single POS system. So who's actually suitable for Selldone? Selldone is actually suitable for agency, developer, and SMB looking to manage offline and online sales on an integrated e-commerce platform. So without wasting much time, let me jump into the screen to review Selldone itself. Okay, but before that, I actually have a link in the description box. It's actually an affiliate link. In any case, if you want to purchase Selldone, go ahead and use my link in the description box. Okay, so what you're actually looking at is actually the Selldone interface. So right now, you can actually see I already created a store over here, and this is actually a 2 demo store created by Selldone. So by creating a store is pretty simple. All you need to do is to click onto this box here. You can actually see this actually step by step. You can actually create the store title, store name, description, contact info, and image itself. Okay, so for this demo, I will not show you how to create a store because it's already step by step. Okay, so right now, what I'm going to show you right now is actually what's going on in the store itself. So right now, let me just click into the store here. So over on the top, you can actually see a list of navigations. You can actually see the products, the blogs, the order, the channel, accountings, incentive, marketing, logistic, customer, category, page, access, application, automation, setting, and POS. I will actually show you everything on the navigations. Okay, so the very first thing is actually the dashboard itself. So the dashboard, you can actually see the today's sales. You can actually see the user, views, order, and also payment. You can also see the video, the visitor analytics, how many visitor, how many return visitor, how many page view. Okay, so you can actually see the service area. Okay, so over here, you can actually, moving downwards, you can actually see the user, whether are they desktop user, mobile user, or tablet user. Okay, so moving downwards, you can actually see the apps, so the iOS apps or Android apps as well, using the QR code. So moving downwards, you can actually see the orders, whether they are categorized under physical order, virtual order, service order, or file order. You can actually see the number of views, new cart, checkouts, and sales itself as well. Okay, so you can actually see the shop customer, how many registered user, okay, and then whether they are actually a bronze user, silver user, golden user, platinum, or diamond user itself. So you can actually see the inventory, the number of physical inventories, and the customer feedbacks as well. Okay, then you can actually see the today report, how many comments, like, favorites, clap, and views as well. Okay, moving down, you can actually see the currency I'm using, and you can actually see select the access menu under the language, or you can actually, if you have a poor internet connection, you can actually have a boost. Okay, you can actually click into that, and then you can actually change the background settings, whether is it light or is it dark itself. Okay, you can actually share this unique link to invite new members to use Selldone as well. So basically, this analysis for this dashboard itself is very detailed itself. All right, so moving down, you can actually see the product itself. So under products, you can actually see the catalog itself. Okay, so you can actually create a lot of different kind of catalog. Some example which was created is actually televisions, microphones, headphones, PC, cameras, office electronics. So by creating categories, actually very simple. All you need to do is actually to click into here, and then if you want to add in products, of course you click into here. So for the very first thing which I actually advise for other products, you can actually add a category first. Okay, so I will just put in maybe a demo category. Okay, demo category, you can put in the category description, the image, and a parents category itself. So for image, it's very simple. Just click to that. Okay, maybe just add in an image and you just add category. Okay, so right now the new category is actually already here. Just click into that. Okay, so in this category, you can actually add products over here. There's actually a few ways to add products, either over on the top right, or you can actually add products via Excel or CSV file. So for this demo, I will just add in the products over here by clicking here. So there's actually different type of product you can actually add, either a product or service type. You can actually add in a physical, virtual, file, service, dropshipping, or add by SKU. So for this demo, let me add in a service itself. You can actually add in product name, service, brand, your brands, and inventory. Okay, let me just add in maybe 1,000, your currency, and your price itself. Okay, let me add 1,000 as well. Okay, then you just add. So this is how simple you can actually add your products. Okay, so over here you can actually add in an image. Okay, just add in a random image. Okay, just press finish, and then under this catalog you have one product here. Moving on to blog itself, you can actually create a blog. So right now, let me create a new article by clicking here, write new. Okay, so we can actually add in select an image, a URL, a page title, a summary. Okay, and then you can actually select, you can actually schedule your blogs. You can add in a tag and also select a article category. Okay, so for this title, you can add in a title here. Let me just add a title, demo title. Okay, you can actually click into here. You can actually add image, YouTube URL, code editor, comparison, catalog, or Canva itself. Okay, so once it's done, just save and publish. Okay, then you can actually go on to the blog itself. You can actually see one blog is actually done. Okay, so you can actually add in the category as well. You can actually add in new category. It's very simple. Just follow the steps. Okay, add in a category, your name, description, and then you add the category. Okay, so for timeline, you can actually see the schedule post article. Right now there's actually no schedule article, so you can actually schedule your article and you can actually view under timeline. Okay, moving on to the orders itself. All right, so from here you can actually see your open order, your reserve order, your paid on delivery order, or your cancel order. You can actually see under virtual orders, file order, service order, POS, or avocado, or hyper. So what is actually avocado? Let me just click into that and show it to you. Okay, so at the bottom you can actually see avocado settings. Well, avocado is actually, in any case, if you want to create an invoice with a certain amount and send it to someone, you can hit the button below and show the invoice form. You can actually give a generated link to the buyer and pay and track their order through it. So in any case, if you have any certain amount you want to send to a particular person, you can actually create an avocado invoice. Okay, so moving back to order itself. So what is actually hyper? Okay, let me go through hyper itself and the hyper settings. So with the help of hyper self-done sales channel, your customer will be able to buy products by scanning a QR code without any action needed from your side. So using this way to quickly sell some items at festival, exhibition, or busy ceremony in large numbers. So after activating hyper in this section, you can create a hyper QR code for physical product in the product management section. Okay, in that case, you want to use hyper, you can actually activate here. Okay, just toggle on and off itself. Okay, so this is actually basically for avocado and hyper. Okay, moving on to channel itself. Okay, you can actually connect your OS onto Google. Okay, you can actually add in your tag manager, actually Facebook Pixel, Instagram itself also Telegram. So for avocado and hyper, I actually showed it to you earlier on. Also ribbon, this is actually another feature itself. This feature is actually available for limited business for now. Companies should have enterprise license, which way you can reach 100k USD monthly sales for 3 months to apply for ribbon itself. Okay, so in any case, if you want to have any questions, you can actually email them at ribbon@salesdone.com. So Clover is also the same. So in any case, if you need to have an enterprise license, you need to reach 50k monthly sales for 3 months. Okay, in any case, you have any questions, so you can actually email them as well, and you can actually see some samples as well. But for this demo, I will not go through Clover or ribbon itself. Okay, so moving on to accounting itself. Okay, so you can actually see accounting. So on the accounting, you can see report, billing, gateway, exchange, and tax itself. So for this report, you can see the payments, the orders, Okay, so financial, you can see the payment amount, sales amount, discount amount, and sales count itself. So you can see all the reports over here. All right. So for billing itself, so this is where you can actually link your wallet itself. Okay, so you can actually remove your wallet, or you can actually add in your wallet. So by adding a wallet, you can actually add your new account. It's very simple and straightforward. You can actually add new account, okay, by clicking into here. Okay, you can change, you can see set your currency you need, account name, and then you create an account. Okay, which I already created an account under SGD wallet. So you can actually create an account like what I did earlier on. Okay, so moving back, gateway, you can actually add a new payment method. Okay, you can actually have a cash on delivery, cash payment, or Stripe yourself. Okay, if let's say you want more new payment method, you can actually choose the currency. You can actually put on the Stripes, PayPal, COD, cash on delivery USD, cash payment, or bank transfer. So there's actually different type of payments method as well. Okay, so for the exchange itself, so you can actually have an exchange. You can actually have an active currency for user. You can actually add in more. So you can actually choose the currency. You can actually just simply add in. Okay, it's very simple. In any case, if you do not want, you can just delete this, and delete this. Okay, and if let's say you want to add a new rates, it's also very simple. Let's say from currency from US to SGD, you can actually put in an exchange rate. Okay, then you just save. So there's actually a new exchange rate. In any case, if you want to delete, just delete it. Okay, so this is very simple and straightforward. So for tax itself, okay, you can actually select auto calculate tax. Tax include in product price, apply tax to shipping, also POS tax settings. So all these settings you can actually set at your end as well. Okay, so moving on into incentive, you can actually have a discount code, coupons, offer, gift cards, and lottery itself. So having a new discount code is very simple. You can actually put in your discount code. You can just put codes. You can actually have a discount rates, currency, limitation, and then you press create. So this is the coupon code which I actually did earlier on. If you want to delete, just delete, remove the discount. Okay, so moving on to marketing itself. So for marketing, you actually have campaign, affiliate, email, and funnel. And then for affiliates, okay, you can add in a new affiliate partner as well. You can actually add in the affiliate partner name, enable it, and then payment info. Alright, so for email itself, okay, you can actually add in your new email, and then also a funnel as well. So you can actually add in the customer demographic. Okay, you can actually see the subscriber, limit account, so also a funnel as well. Okay, so moving on to logistic. So logistic, you can see the number of inventories over here, the price, also you can see the warehouse. Okay, you can actually put in a warehouse. You can actually create a new warehouse as well, the size unit, mass unit itself. So for shipping itself, so you can actually add in a new shipping method. You actually see either motorbike, cargo, normal post. Okay, and then in any case you want to add more transportation, just click into here. Okay, so for returns itself, you can also see the returns over here. So moving on to customer itself, so you can actually see the list of customer. Also, this is actually available in the dashboard itself as well. So you can see the customer and their clubs as well, the customer clubs, the community. So you can actually see the FAQ. Okay, you can add in new questions or under context. Okay, you can actually enable the pop-up support. Okay, once you enable support, on the bottom you can actually have a pop-up support over here, so your customer can actually chat with you. Okay, so this is actually how you enable the pop-up support as well. So for comments, you can also enable comments. So for categories, you can actually add in categories as well, which I actually did earlier on. Okay, so the pages itself also very easy. You can actually create a new landing page. So you can actually see the categories over here. So there's actually tons of category you can actually go through. You can actually create a branding category, a campaign, or a product itself. Okay, so you can actually see their behavior, the SEO, the settings, and you can also embed it as well. So right now is on the pop-up. You can actually add new pop-ups. It's also very simple. The same method as well. Or you can actually add in the about us, the terms and condition, privacy, and also a contact us as well. Okay, so for the access itself, you can actually add in new stuff. Okay, you can actually add in their email, give them their access level as well. So for application, you can actually see web applications, so iOS, Android, or Metaverse. So moving on to automation itself, you can actually add the webhooks. Okay, so you can actually add the webhooks over here for automation. For orders, you can actually add webhooks or user as well. So setting itself, you can actually have information, store title, you can actually change your store title name, store name description, contact info, also your image itself. Or you can actually change your model, your business model setup. You can actually change the flow. Okay, you can actually log in via Google, Facebook, Selldone, Apple, SMS login. You can actually check out the flow itself. Okay, so for domain, you can actually add in your custom domain as well. So verification, okay, and then you can actually have a homepage settings, so which I actually went on earlier on, or you can actually have a color, the theme color as well. Yeah, theme color, shopping list view, product page, typology, and custom codes itself. And then the menu, you can actually have a footer menu. You can actually toggle on or off. Let's say anything you want to add, you can actually add it over here. It's very simple. Or over thumb, you can actually put in the thumb, the working days, also over here, the location, and then you can actually set the notification, okay, via email, SMS notification, Telegram, Vlogs, or Slack itself. Okay, so SMS itself, let's say you have a sales, this is a template which you will be sent to your customer itself. Okay, so moving on to email, so you can actually have email preference for your seller, buyer, or you can actually create a custom email server itself. So for SEO, so you actually have an auto SEO engine, so you can actually connect to Google Search Console as well. Okay, so for localized, you can actually have a store language, and also apps as well, app store as well. Okay, the app store, app store is under Crips or Facebook Messenger or GDPR. So for critical zone, the last one is actually the transfer of ownership, or you can actually delete this shop itself. What I'm going to show you next is actually the price of Selldone. This is actually an appsumo deal. So right now in tier 1, it's actually $89. So all features actually include company plan feature, 1% transaction fee, 7% digital file transaction, 1 store, and 5 admin. Let's say you want to move on to second tier, which is 179. You can actually have 1% transaction fee, 7% digital file transaction, 2 store, and 20 admins. Okay, if let's say you want to move on to third tier, which is actually price of 329, 1% transaction fee, a lower 3% digital file transaction, 5 store, unlimited admin, community builder, dropshipping, marketplace, and multiple vendor itself. Okay, so what I actually suggest, you actually get the third tier at 329. It's actually a one-time purchase, and it's actually a lifetime deal. You have a lower digital file transaction fee. Okay, in any case, if you want to purchase Selldone, go ahead and click into my link in the description box. Okay, so I actually come to my end of this Selldone review. I actually hope you learned something from me. So in any case, if you want to watch more software review, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. So to the next review, I will see you. Meanwhile, take care and